Welcome back to HighburySoul, where passion meets Arsenal every single day. Today, we've got a huge roundup of stories, stretching from the training ground to the transfer market, from Hale End to the international stage. Our captain gives a major injury update. Alan Shearer delivers bold praise that's shaking up the Premier League. A Hale End duo is being compared to Saka and Rowe. Christian Mosquera reveals Arsenal's defensive secret. Arseblog warns about the risks of international duty, and a blockbuster rumor links Arsenal with Rodrygo from Real Madrid. It's a massive day of updates, and we'll break everything down, clearly, quickly, and with that signature HighburySoul passion. Let's get into it. Odegaard injury update. We begin with the captain, Martin Ødegaard. The Norwegian has finally spoken about his MCL injury, and for the first time in weeks, we have a message filled with optimism. Odegaard says his recovery is going in the right direction, and that he's feeling better every day. The next match might still come a bit too soon, but he's hopeful to return very soon, for both club and country. Arsenal have gone unbeaten during his absence, which shows the team's depth. But we all know, Arsenal, with Odegaard, is a different level. His creativity, control of tempo, and leadership are irreplaceable, especially heading into a brutal fixture list. So, while he might not be rushed back, this is exactly the news Arsenal fans wanted to hear. The captain is close, and the team is ready for his spark again. Alan Shearer. Arsenal have no weakness. Premier League legend Alan Shearer has made a statement that's turning heads everywhere. Arsenal have no weakness. Coming from the league's all-time top scorer, that's not casual praise. Shearer highlighted Arsenal's balance, stability, and mentality, saying they have everything needed to win the Premier League. And honestly, he's not wrong. The Gunners are defending better than ever, dominating midfield battles, and creating chances with variety and confidence. The challenge now? Carrying that form all the way through the season. Shearer's words are both a compliment and a challenge. When someone calls you flawless, you have to stay flawless. Arseblog on international break. Arseblog has delivered a clear and balanced look at the international break, calling it a period filled with both highs and lows for Arsenal. The highs come from the fact that many Arsenal players are performing well for their national teams. They're gaining valuable minutes, growing in confidence, and returning with sharper rhythm, all important for a squad fighting on multiple fronts. But Arseblog warns strongly about the lows. International duty always brings the same risks: fatigue from long travel, disrupted training routines, and the constant fear of injuries that could affect Arsenal's momentum at a critical stage of the season. With the Premier League tightening and big matches ahead, the message from Arseblog is simple. Arsenal must manage the post-international period carefully, because one setback can shift the entire rhythm of the team. A reminder that in a title race, even the smallest details matter. Mosquera reveals Arsenal's defensive secret. One of the most eye-opening stories comes from Christian Mosquera, who revealed the mentality behind Arsenal's rock-solid defending. Inside the dressing room, there's a motto: "Our house, do not enter." Mosquera said defending at Arsenal is not about individuals, it's the whole team. He talked about balance, concentration, and the mental side of the game, saying, "A lot of it is attitude." He also mentioned how quickly he settled at Arsenal, thanks to the environment and support around him. This explains so much. Arsenal aren't just defending well. They're defending with identity, with belief, with unity. And when every player buys into that motto, you get the best defensive record in the league. The new Saka and Rowe, Hale End's next stars. Football Fancast has dropped a big claim. Hale End may have produced another special partnership: Max Dowman and Ethan Nwaneri. Two teenagers already being compared to Saka and Rowe. Not because they look similar, not because the media wants a narrative, but because their talent, confidence, and intelligence on the ball stand out at such a young age. Nwaneri, already known to Arsenal fans, continues to impress. Dowman, meanwhile, is quickly rising as one of the brightest midfield prospects in England. It's too early to guarantee superstardom, but Hale End's pipeline looks as strong as ever. Arsenal's future is golden, and these two might be leading the next chapter. Rodrygo and Arsenal. Transfer rumors heat up. And finally, the headline grabber. Mirror reports that Rodrygo's future at Real Madrid is suddenly uncertain, with his minutes dropping and Madrid considering a squad reshuffle. This has opened the door for top clubs, including Arsenal, to monitor the situation. Make no mistake, Rodrygo would be a monster signing. Elite dribbler, Champions League experience, a big moment player, and only 24 years old. But Real Madrid's price tag is massive, potentially 90 to 100 million euros, and competition for his signature would be fierce. Still, Arsenal have surprised before. Rice, Havertz, Odegaard, deals people thought were impossible. If the opportunity becomes real, Arsenal will be right there. This story isn't going away anytime soon. And that wraps up today's Arsenal News Roundup. A mix of hope, excitement, pressure, and possibility. Odegaard getting closer, Shearer calling Arsenal flawless, Hale End producing stars again, a defensive unit built on attitude, and the Rodrygo rumor that could reshape the attack. No matter what happens next, one thing is certain. This Arsenal team is building something special. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and join us tomorrow. Same time, same passion. Always Arsenal.